Because, like, especially... The other problem is, maybe this is unique to me, because I get nosebleeds a lot. And so I have several handkerchiefs that are like, this now has to be the private handkerchief. Because I could certainly never give it to anyone else with the blood stains all it's got. It's like, you can wash them, but they don't come out fully. So you're just going, okay, this is the one that's for me, and then if I ever had to hand someone else, I'd have to pick a different one. I swear I didn't murder anyone, promise.
Pull this out. And... Is that loud enough that we can hear without being overly loud for the...
I will have to see. The logos aren't going to be enough to clear.
We ended up just talking about the back half of handkerchiefs.
Well, I mean, it's just, that was the only point I had, is that I just don't... They seem like the kind of thing that's like, okay, you're meant to use it once and then wash it immediately. And I'm like...
I don't know if once is the right... See, again, the utility for me is I put it in my pocket when I'm out and about, and I can use it when I absolutely have to wipe my nose, rather than going, and being that guy that uses his sleeve.
I also think I just have weirdly sensitive sinuses. Like, whenever temperatures change or seasons and stuff like that, I just get runny nose all the time. So I'm just using it constantly, and then it's always gross, and I'm like, I could never hand this to someone at this point.
So Shadow of War, this one's going to be a bit different.
Well, because, silly buggers.
Well, but I think, so we... played Shadow of Mordor
ages
ago.
That was arguably the inception of all of this, because we obviously have been playing games like forever, but that was the first time when we were ever like, we should record these because they would be really funny.
And this is going to be
and that was probably we peaked before we ever started recording these, because the Shadow of Mordor was like the funnest time I've had in a game ever.
It's true.
And we're going to share that because we're going to play this completely irreverently.
Hot take. Wait, we got it. Right now we have it, because...
I'm demonstrating my point with the handkerchief thing.
You're just... but seriously, this is going to be a complete, no, we have not played this at all, so this is first impressions.
I bought this, it had to have been at least 2 years ago. This was Christmas, wasn't it? Or was this a birthday gift?
Oh, apparently very, very much just...
What?
Sure.
That's weird. Just, I see it. You gotta go down, brightness. I see the brightness. Down.
I can't. It's not responding. This isn't a good sign.
Left trigger. Oh, you gotta...
I had to go up to it. That's dumb.
It's getting brighter, though.
See, okay, so... brightness,
it's gotta be balanced between the black and the white. That's, I guess, as balanced as it gets, because I see them both barely. Now I see the black one too easily.
Yeah, I feel like... But see, the white one was, so obvious before.
Yeah, I feel like this is the mid ground for... Oh, now I go up. This is middle ground, because I can see them both at equal brightness.
That's annoying, though, because that looks super blasted to me. But
it does... No, well, because that... I see them both. I see them both, and neither stands out more than the other, I think is the point.
I suppose that's true.
Anyway... Whoa, okay. This TV is very nice. We talked about that before, but it's like, wow. New skins. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Because I don't know. I have no clue when this came out. It was a long time.
View and select your skins by pressing.
But do you remember if this was a Christmas thing?
This was a Christmas thing. It was
Was not last Christmas.
It was 2 years ago.
It had to have minimum 2 years ago. It might have been more than that.
I think it was only 2.
Last year was
only 2.
Last year was... that was the H.P. Lovecraft book. I remember that specifically.
Yes.
So it had to have been the year before that. But then again, given the track record, how many years was it before you guys started playing Unity? That was easily 5.
No, we got Unity this last year.
Falsehood. You started playing it this last year. I bought you that one too.
I feel like that was Kimber's.
No. Why would she know to buy you that? I'm the one who knows the games you like. She bought the posters. She bought those for both of us.
Oh, no. She, at one point, bought the what's that one, Sherlock Holmes one. That was...
Yes, but I don't think that was that... Was that the... No, it wasn't that same year either. I bought you Unity back, I think, when you were still living in the other house. Now, here's the question. Is this actually going to build off of our previous play? Because that would be fantastic. I don't think so, because that was... Well, no, that was on this, so we did save it, but I don't know if... Was that on a stick? Was that on the hard drive?
I don't know. But
I feel like the TV is cutting this off partially. It is. It's cutting off just the very tip of the... Like, it's cutting off the first letter of every word.
Gotta adjust the...
Why would it do that? It wasn't doing that for the other game. See, we were also talking about how technology is too dumb these days. That's the problem, is it's not dumb, but it is dumb. It's so smart that it's dumb. Because back in the day, you'd plug something into a TV and it would just be on the TV. Nowadays, it tries to be clever about how it formats and whatever and whatnot, and I'm just like, no, I want it to just be on the TV. Pip. Is that showing up? It's not showing up. Of course it's not. Widescreen. That would be where the picture options are.
To do that, it's a bit finicky.
This is why when you buy secondhand TVs, you never get the remote. Normal, because, well, it's too wide for right now, so normal. There you go. See? Why was it being stupid?
I don't know why it was set to be
Whoa.
Zoom.
So just go to normal.
Stretch. Yeah, I'll do that.
You're not, none of one's seeing anything we're seeing. We're having some fun.
We're just... Oh, did I not lock that in? No, I didn't.
No, you did. You did.
I did.
See? This is the irreverent one. That's why, because there's no...
Not that we're reverent about any other game.
Well, no, but I mean, it's just like, we're just bumbling through this at this point, because who freaking cares?
What is this?
WB Play. Warner Brothers Play? Start. No, that's... You don't want you don't want no newsletters. Just go to Start.
But what is... Each one of these, like, has a different...
Probably DLC.
Really?
Yeah, from what I heard, that's another complaint. One of the few complaints about this is that they did get a little bit microtransactions-y. Oh, this was the Game of the Year edition. Yeah. Well, you're welcome. I bought you a bunch of... I didn't know I bought you DLC with it. They're trying to... He looks too much like Aragorn there. They're trying to ape... Aragorn.
They're Apagorn.
Apagorn. That almost rhymes with... What's the guy's name? Celebrimbor?
Yeah.
I think that's his name.
Yeah.
Elven Assassin Eltariel. I have a hard time believing elven assassins would be a thing. The elves seems like they'd be a little bit above that.
I feel like that doesn't really work.
Baranor. Open up a second front.
Second front of the desert of...
I don't care about these people. We don't need Eridan in here. We just need...
I will probably go back for the others, but for now we're just going to stick to this. Should we make it ridiculous?
No, we're doing ridiculous in Deus Ex, and it's kicking us in the pants. So let's.
Yeah, but this one's fun ridiculous.
No, what did we do last time? Was it on hard or normal?
I feel like
because the game is not an easy game by on the normal
Nemesis.
setting.
Put your skills to the test, experience your full.
Gravewalker.
I don't know that we did that
one.
All enemies strike faster, deal more damage, and take more punishment.
What about brutal? That's, I assume, the worst.
Enemies are fast, intelligent, and lethal.
Oh, but your damage is greatly increased, so that might actually be slightly easier.
But your damage is greatly increased, and might and wrath meters will
fill. So brutal is like challenge plus. It's like everyone's harder, but so are you.
You have one last chance by default. To do what?
I don't know. I would stick with normal just because I don't...
This feels like it...
The reason I do the hards on the games I've played is because I know what they're like. I don't necessarily want to jump into this not knowing what hard's like and have it be just punishing. Let's just stick with normal. Let's keep it. We got nothing to prove. This is the chill. This will still be on the off week, so this is the chill stream.
Listen.
No, we don't need to be that.
I'm just teasing. I'm just like, but I wanted to read it. It's just, guess what? You need to play normal. Quit being. Yeah.
Quit being a wuss. Well, is this a loading screen?
No, son of mine. Okay.
Is that a troll? Do we have a troll, or is that just a strange-looking orc?
Computer troll coming at you like, bleh.
What?
Oh, have you not seen that one yet?
What?
It's one of the ones that was
one of the ones.
An Irish Balrog.
I didn't go back to watch his stuff.
Some of the other ones are hilarious. Like at one point he goes,
Well, these are some nice graphics.
They have an ice troll, and then he makes a joke about the fact they always have trolls, and so he goes,
This is beautiful.
Is this another flashback? This is our dead
"It's
wife,
just a
isn't
different
it?
person."
That's our dead wife, is it not?
Yes, it is, and that's
We're gonna watch her die
that's
again? We already saw this.
this is the son dying. Is this for people that haven't played?
So
the
this
first
is
game?
the story so far, like the whole story so far. We're a corpse being puppeted by a ghost. I don't feel like they draw enough attention to that fact. That is the basic plot of this: is you're a corpse being puppeted by a ghost.
and you somehow have some degree of your own.
Your own volition. This is basically a Lovecraft story.
That is actually true. It's got
Ah! Oh, we got V-tearing. Dang it! I'm gonna see if I can fix that. Might be able to fix it live while it's still recording, but I doubt it.
Pardon the V-tearing.
At least we caught it this time. I don't know if I will be able to fix this.
Perhaps that pain.
Buffering. It's supposed to
I should have done with my
disable.
I thought you wanted revenge.
I've never tried this while it's live before, so who knows if this is gonna work.
To defeat Zala. The time has come for a new.
Whoa, graphics are much. I mean, this is a cutscene, of course, so who knows? Am I even on the mic?
He said, "This is a cutscene." I need to pause so I can get the.
What are you?
The world of men
Whoa,
ending.
who's she?
I want
I
to
have seen it.
What do you?
pull up the.
I want to break free. What do you?
No, I want to pull up the subtitles.
Well, we'll have to do that in the. You could probably try pausing. See
I
what
tried
happens.
and it didn't work.
Well, then we'll have to wait, unfortunately. These are dope graphics.
And a wraith bound together in death.
I think the TV actually does it justice.
Yeah.
If we were on that other trash TV, we'd be like, these
looks-
graphics are trash.
It looks as though the V-sync tearing. I've never tried that while it's active, so I'm kind of glad that worked.
Does
so.
it? Well, do we want to risk it?
I have seen
I'll keep an eye
We're
on it, but it
risking
does
it
appear
for
to
you
have
people.
stopped. So
Okay, so
we made a new ring because that was the way to fight an evil mind control ring, was with another evil mind control ring, but it's good though.
because that.
This is basically what Boromir would have gone nuts for this plot. Oh, and we're still remembering our dead wife.
This is beautiful.
And suddenly it transitions into Boromir.
He does have a Boromirish look.
I was talking about the wife. It's just.
Well, I mean, you know.
I would have followed you, my husband.
What? Oh!
My necromancer. I don't know what else.
Yeah, you're stretching that
No.
further than it can go.
What part of corpse being puppeted is not necromancy?
Well, but I'm saying it doesn't fit the. It doesn't really fit the syllable count of the quote.
Well, that may be true.
So you know that this ring is whoa.
My-
Hey, the original
Whoa.
ring couldn't do that.
And
Oh, good grief!
Now we've entered the Conjuring,
Our
and he's
ring's
a poltergeist.
Our ring's better than Sauron's because it's force sensitive. And it's blue, of course. Everyone knows blue is the color of good things. Can't be evil if it's blue.
That's George Lucas said that. I'm pretty sure.
Kind of. He actually did.
Yeah.
There weren't even going to be green lightsabers originally. It was just going to be blue and red. And we can all thank Samuel L. Jackson for the purple ones because that was his idea. It's true. He said, I want a purple lightsaber. George was like, well, they're only supposed to be blue and green. He's like, but I want a purple one. He was like, well, okay. He was like, okay, so I did. When does the... Is this going to be a long cutscene? I mean, it has been long, but is it longer?
Is it going to get longer? I want to put the subtitles on so I can actually hear this.
Let's pantomime. Who do you want to be? I guess there's only one person.
Awfully dank.
You gotta match with the words. You gotta match with the face.
I will find you.
I'm here. I can hear this. What do you... Oh, yeah, okay, so we did it. Well, it's done. Where's the subbies?
Options.
Options, usually. Photo mode. Good gravy. This is a lot of options.
This doesn't... See...
No, visual... No, this is the game settings. You got to go over to display settings.
More based on...
Or it's sound settings. It's sometimes both. Subtitles. You never know.
Nothing scares me anymore based on the idea that when I started playing...
Nothing scares you.
When I started playing MMO is when I really was like, whoa, that's a lot of settings and things like that. And then eventually, once you get used to that, nothing really bothers you.
You haven't tried Dwarf Fortress. Neither have I, but I mean, I know by
okay.
I know it by reputation. It has the reputation of being the most complicated video game ever made. All right. Okay. Oh, why? We finally started. I don't remember how this game controlled at all, so...
Okay.
This looks like we're in an enemy place.
Mechanics have changed slightly.
Oh, so, how?
I mean,
from
that jump was very... Okay, press and hold that to stealth kill. I got that.
Enter stealth kills.
The B does nothing. Oh, no.
Oh, ghost punch. Whoa. Ghost thing.
Goo, and he's going to be...
Oh, it's because... Okay, so that's... Oh, it does the Assassin's Creed thing where, like, that... Is that the last point someone saw you? Yeah, because that guy's coming at you. Either that or he's just...
Dadgummit.
Or is he just... Woody. Well, I mean, that worked. That guy's got to be deaf.
No, I just stealth killed that other guy.
Yeah, you're stealth killing everybody. These orcs... Oh, I thought that was a warning from the game. The orcs are preparing for war. Yeah, I'm sure you're supposed...
See, I love that feature. I love that feature because they took that away in Assassin's Creed, and that was one of the best features.
Not always. Assassin's Creed 4 had it. Did they take it away in Unity?
Assassin's Creed 4 does not have the attract feature.
Yeah, you can whistle. You have to be fairly close to him, but I mean, that makes sense.
Attacked! What?
He's not up here yet. Because in Assassin's Creed, it was up there. In Assassin's Creed, it was a whistle. You would whistle at guys.
There's some other...
In this instance, it makes more sense but that it could be further away because it's a ghost. Whereas it is true that in a whistling context, you'd have to be close enough that they could hear that. Who's supposed to be speaking to us in this instance?
I feel like this took everything that was great about Assassin's Creed and made it better.
Basically proved that Assassin's Creed didn't have to be about assassins. It's a gameplay style that could fit to any mold.
Well, I think the other thing it proved is that Ubisoft screwed the pooch on the rest of the series. Can I get up there? Oh, that's the one thing I forgot, is they actually have to have you push A in order to get up, which is annoying.
Well, I mean... I'm going to leave it alone.
What, they said it? Is that what you're going to say?
What?
That they wrote it? Is that what you were going to say? Is that they had it sitting right there in front of my face? If it was a snake, it would have bit me.
Okay, so what's our point? Ghost. Wait, hang on. Ghosty Man's been captured by what? Something's captured Ghost Man, which means how is our corpse being animated?
I don't think it...
So I guess we're not truly dead, but
So again I say, necromancy.
But our throat was clearly slit. We're dead. Is a part of his spirit still inside of us?
Yes.
Well, I like your just... That's some good certainty.
Okay, that's not what I meant to do.
He was right behind you. Let's just alert everybody. Let's get a brawl going. This dude's mohawk is something. Whoop. Whoop. Ooh, my. Oh, you got the conga line coming up. Now, I do remember the combat in this did get fairly difficult at times, so I'm glad we're not on, like, the mega hard stage. I think we're going towards the golden diamond.
Well, we are, but...
Whoa! Mercy! By what biomechanism was that accomplished?
I jump like LeBron, and I'm gonna get... Can I... Oh, no, that's not...
That's a
not
funny
what I
looking...
meant to... Okay!
Okay, you're not paying much attention. That doesn't get to count as stealth. He very clearly was aware of you. Oh, you can throw people off ledges.
Oh, hi there. feel like it's stealth
I
in that
feel
you're
like-
trying to be quiet. It's not that they have.
Well, yeah, but how are you? It's normally a stealth instant kill is only possible when you catch them by surprise. Or are you countering to do that? You don't know.
What do you mean?
Like, is that a counter move, or are you just
No,
grabbing them?
I'm.
Because it's not
grabbing
a
them.
stealth kill if they see you. And usually you don't get free kills unless you do it stealth-wise.
Well,
I suppose this is the
also-
tutorial
I was about to say,
mission,
it also
so-
is the tutorial mission.
Wow!
Death to you!
I don't think that was terribly stealthy, though. I'm pretty sure everyone would have heard that. Except orcs are deaf, apparently. They probably have some kind of genetic defects. They're effectively just elvish pugs. Woo! How on earth? How is a corpse this spry? I imagine maybe it's
Feel
that
like I'm
maybe it's that kind of thing where
Death to thee.
it's the fact that you know
Hello,
your
sir.
body is actually
Oh!
now you're into real combat. This is not this is not stealth. But it's like the fact that your body is technically a lot more strong than
love
you
this.
think it is because you're
The whole context of the counters in this one is so much better.
well it's certainly more fine-tuned than Assassin's Creed. Obviously Assassin's Creed had
Well,
them.
but I just
This
think,
is arguably like a melding of Assassin's Creed and the Arkham games.
yeah.
Because they did the flowing combat way,
Well, not just
way
that,
better.
but I feel like they also got the whole, what is it called?
Because I feel like this is a lot more Arkham-like than
It is
Assassin's
in
Creed.
the in
despite
the
the fact
in
that
the
you're using a
counters.
sword.
But I
Because
think
Assassin's
it
Creed had
does better at-
counters, but they were just so clumsy. Like, if you didn't time them perfectly, then they wouldn't happen. And people
I
didn't
just
attack
feel like
you as
it's
often.
the mechanics are far more smooth, is the way I would describe
agree.
it. It's like
Oh, ghost particles. That's what we're following. Follow the ghost
it's
fart.
the wind of the wisps or the will of the wisps.
Follow the A to sprint. That's the opposite. There you go. So, yeah, I think is that how... Oh, spiders, that's a problem. I don't think they were going to attack you, but okay.
No, kill them anyway.
I don't like spiders. What was I saying? I was talking about... Oh, how you managed to leap like that. I think is it something to do to the fact that you are technically dead, so you can use your full strength without risk of damage to your body? Because that's like...
What?
It's the
use 30% of your brain.
No, it's actually true though when it comes to your musculature. Like your muscles are far more capable of moving things than your brain allows them to
Well,
be.
that's only because of the
because they
whole-
would harm you.
Right.
Like now this is again I don't there wasn't a study that confirmed this, but it was
but
a
it is
basic
the-
fact that like if every muscle in your back contracted, your spine would literally just shatter into individual vertebrae.
Right. Well,
Because-
the whole adrenaline thing being something
It's not
that.
but that's
But I'm
that's
saying-
not even just that. It's like
No,
the fact
but
that
I'm
when you're
saying that's-
electrocuted, that's why being electrocuted is so dangerous. Is obviously it can stop your heart, but when you see like people get thrown across a room, that's not the electricity doing that. That's their body doing that.
Yeah.
It means like because your muscles run off of electricity.
Right.
So if you have too much, it literally is just like a turbo launch. But of course, you usually end up ripping muscles when you do that. So theoretically, the reason we can jump like nothing else is because we're already technically dead. So it doesn't seem to matter. That was why someone made an interesting point
This is when he becomes Star-Lord.
that technically if you had this has no.
It's got vibes.
No, it doesn't. This is not nearly as silly. This. Oh, so she's still.
Oh, look at you.
Now,
You're all spry.
I happen
and okay,
to
this
know
is
that
not.
something. Yeah, something very strange happens here. This is technically not inaccurate.
I'm here for a reason.
You will return him to me. Now.
Who is that?
That's Shelob. It's actually true that
I don't recall that.
Yeah, it's in one of the appendices where she's not actually literally a spider. She is another Valar like Sauron is. Not quite as powerful. But it's like she's a mystical being, so I don't think it was ever established that she could shapeshift, but like she's not literally just a spider.
Well, in that Valar are spirit largely.
Yeah.
So I mean, but that.
So that means technically they can take whatever form they choose, but I mean,
sure.
I've heard that it's defensible, despite the fact that nothing like this ever actually happened. But it is not like impossible. But it is a little weird because it's like, why is this something relevant? Why does she look like Arwen?
I was about to
I feel like they did that deliberately. Whoa.
She also didn't look like Shelob. It was very much like.
Well, no, that was much
creepier, more
they
goth
were.
version.
I imagine they were trying to.
Shelob's had a bit of work done. Not to laugh or stare or point or use the word Shelob.
Yeah, I don't. It's weird, but whatever. Well, we're not going to give it to her, are we?
Take your prize.
Really? Just put all the effort into making this. Whoop. Oh, so it was the ring that was keeping us alive. So we are dead. We are just a corpse being puppeted either by our ghost friend, our ghost husband, or magic artifacts.
Before he dies.
So I was right about those. So that's probably why, because I was going to say that's someone made an interesting point about the concept of superpowers. It's like technically, if you had regenerative healing, you could also get super strength out of it simply by the fact that you could, if you could mentally get past the block of like your body damaging itself, you could then just heal yourself. So you'd get two for the price of one.
It's a bit of the whole, what is it called?
Oh, it's actually coming from our throat. That's interesting. So we did get our throat slit.
Not, what is it?
Puppeted by a ghost.
Deadpool. It's a bit of that concept of
wow.
When you can...
Yeah.
You can...
His was regenerative, and it's more the fact that I don't think it's that he... Yeah, basically, because I do think he effectively is unaffected by pain
he's not
because
bulletproof. He just is like,
oh yeah, his
sucks.
still takes damage, but it's more of the mental block. It's like he just puts up with it because eventually you deal with enough pain, and eventually you won't really, your tolerance will be so skewed. I can't help but feel like they were trying to appeal to a certain someone. They're definitely appealing
to the weebs.
Well, she's not really. That's not weebish. She's not anime-ish.
No, but
she's definitely. I mean, there's people with a goth fixation that are getting what they want out of this. Oh, now is she puppeting us too? We got two people living in our bonds. We're in a polyamorous relationship with.
No.
I'm a corpse in a polyamorous relationship with a ghost and a spider demon.
Hear me out.
That I think is the more accurate. I think she's effectively a demon who can take forms and chooses to be a spider. Because why wouldn't you? What is this building? This is interesting. This doesn't look like a place that belongs in Mordor.
I agree with you on that.
What? You just had like a series of 3 chills in a row. It looked like you were having a seizure.
It wasn't a chill. I just hiccuped.
Those were silent then. That was weird. That was even stranger. These loading times are... There you go.
I honestly don't mind the loading times if the graphics continue looking the way they do right now.
Oh, okay. So that was literally it. Minas Ithil. Oh, so that's what this place is. Oh, so it isn't in Mordor. All right. Well, I was right about that at least. Oh, well. What's this got to do with us? Ah, so it just turns out that
siege. Well, that's one way to take
Shelob's cave was just right outside this place. Ah. Well, okay. Wait a second. This becomes Minas Morgul.
Yeah.
That's the... okay, that's cool then. So I didn't realize that was what it was called before, but that makes sense. Okay, well that's cool. All right.
Wait a minute. Wait, what? So
Now the question is, how do conversations like this happen when our ghost husband leaves our body?
Tease it before it falls.
Surely every time he tries to do this, we should just collapse. That would even be funnier. We just fall on a puddle on the ground and he just addresses the corpse.
I will not be slaughtered at my brother's gate. We need to do.
was his brother? I thought it was his.
The captain should
It was his son, wasn't it?
sometime.
And they could lead us to
Unless is he speaking metaphorically,
Yes, brother.
as a former Gondorian.
Hold to move towards the
Will not take damage from falling, because as we've established, you are a corpse.
take the upper city in your
Whoop, whoop. Interrogate a worm. Ah, this is the fun part. This is the fun part of the game. Genuinely, this is actually the funnest part of the game, was interrogating people and... Whoop. No, don't kill him. Ah.
Palantir.
Yay, this was the fun part. These are Sauron's captains. Well, you just pick a random one. Let's see what the names are, because that's the best part. What's his name? Shag the Tyrant!
Shag the Tyrant!
That's actually not his name. That's just a bit of life advice. Hey,
how did you become the commander? Shag the Tyrant.
What's your strategy for surviving the coming war? Shag the Tyrant.
But if you shag the Tyrant...
Well, so he's got designs for Sauron, clearly. He's working his way all the way up to the top.
He's even working on the mouth, so he could become the mouth of Sauron. He's the
really
ring.
Shouldn't have brought
He's the
that
ring
up.
of Sauron.
You shouldn't have gone. You went too far. I'm just saying. I mean, it's probably decent advice in efficaciousness, but I wouldn't recommend it morally speaking. And imagine it would work, but I mean,
The bottom line
would you be able to live with yourself?
It's a bit of the Penguin strategy of just kiss whoever's shoes is above you.
I don't think Penguin
Shag
would
the
have
Tyrant.
been this overt about it, at least.
You
I
know.
think Penguin had a small amount of dignity. Whoa!
Okay.
Mama, well,
that got a little more intense.
Ain't no shagging for you.
Ain't no shame in your game.
This is why when I said we were very irreverent with Shadows of Mordor, the game does sort of see those ideas.
It intentionally.
What was there was literally we spent. This was the funnest part.
Douche rat.
No.
Zog
We spent.
douche, and douche
we
finally
spent-
just showed up.
We did spend weeks playing the game, seeking nothing but to find the orc captain named Douche, because there was literally an orc captain named Douche. And we needed him on our team, so we were like, we're going to do whatever it takes to get Douche on our team.
We found like all of his periphery kind of tangential relations and just we wanted.
So I want Shag on the team, man. I mean, that's I'm riding the shagging wagon.
That's just, no.
This is not an interrogatable. This is just.
I know this is just a kill.
Everyone's
face.
got the weird punk hairdos.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, he's rigor mortis. So
All right.
all I'm saying is, we get up a bunch of orc guys and we ride the shagging wagon straight into Mordor. As Boromir
Shag Nasty is our captain.
as Boromir said, one does not just walk, but one certainly shags your way into Mordor.
You pawn son
Yeah,
of
you
a
got to
man.
interrogate him. Don't kill him.
I tried and
Well,
he
we'll
said
get no
no
intel from him.
But I certainly will get a new purse with his gizzards.
Gizzard purse.
Gizzard purse. And you are mine.
Oh man,
That's his nickname. That's our pet name for him, Shag Nasty.
Ah! And the other guy didn't see us do that. Wow. Well, so orcs are deaf and blind, we've learned.
That deaf, dumb, and blind orc sure shags a mean tyrant.
I mean, mean tyrant.
Sorry, I had to go there.
Mean tyrant seems like a bit of a tautology there.
Oh, you
Oh,
you did not see
I
me
think-
come up, you idiot.
Wait, no, hold B to interrogate. You don't have to kill him. Oh, well, oh. Okay, the positioning gets a little bit silly, but... All right, who else are we going to talk about? It's just... I hope they're all independent sentences. I don't know.
Let's
what would
go
you...
all the way over here.
Whoa.
Oh,
that
yes.
makes rivalry involved.
That's a positive.
Norsco. Nah, you're going Norsco.
Whisper,
Sorry.
no. Sorry, you look too serious.
Your name isn't funny enough for us to care about. He's compensating for something with that crossbow, man. Look at that.
Could be because he looks like a chimp. He's got some complex because they're like, are you even an orc? Are you just an ape that's painted himself gray?
There's a guy watching you. Oh, can't make me choke while I'm chewing stuff.
Oh, where'd he go? He's over here.
You're just gonna... That guy's gonna see you do this too.
I don't care.
Or apparently not. So they're all just blind and dumb.
It lets you and I go out behind the shed.
Jack the Tyrant.
Oh, dear.
They have to do that on purpose. I mean, you don't name a character douche without realizing what you've done. Then again, maybe you do. I mean, Tolkien himself did it. Glowin's father's name is Groin.
Yeah.
Now, I know they try to put the little tilde
Is
on it. It's supposed to be pronounced
Tilde.
groin or like groin. But it's spelled groin. And I'm like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but wasn't...
'Cause it's glowing and-
Bilbo's original name was supposed to be something weird, too.
It's
like-
not supposed to be what you might assume it was supposed to be.
It's not, no. It wasn't quite that.
It's
on
Bilba
purpose.
with an A.
No, it wasn't
No,
that.
that's his technically his Hobbit name is Bilba.
No, but what I'm saying is originally he had a completely different name in mind for him, and then it ended
I
up
don't
just
know
being
how. Woo!
what he did.
All right. Well,
All right, well, did I...
is there more? Are there more people to interrogate? Because that's our mission. Because I know at least from the reviews that like last time we get to make our own orc army, but this time it's like a true orc army. It's not just like we have some informants here and there. It's like full on. We're going to be setting up strongholds and being basically a local war chief amongst the orcs. And I want it populated with nothing but classic zinger names.
All right, so there's one guy. One more guy.
Well, no, the green ones are the ones you can interrogate. These are just guys.
I
You're
know.
just gonna kill everybody.
Yep.
Well, we gotta. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter.
You tried to defend them somehow, and then you were like, ah, well.
I was gonna make an argument about the sanctity of life and whatnot, and I was just like, nah.
Are they even live? Are they even lives, really, or are they just animated corpse after all?
I'm trying to think of more name. I don't think anything's gonna top Shag the Dick. Shag. I was gonna say Shag the Dictator, and then I had to stop myself.
Well, it didn't end well.
I know. Oh, who's you?
He was dead.
Okay, you guys have gotten uglier.
Whoa, Spirit Bow.
I don't remember how to use the spirit bow.
Well,
LT,
this doesn't seem like the
aim
kind of
bow,
long range in which the
RT,
spirit bow would
charge
be of
your
use.
shot. Release to fire.
A charge shot is devastating. Oh, well, at least time slows down for us. That didn't seem that devastating. Ah, that's how you charge it up. Out of focus. Could you
Out
move
of
back there,
range.
Mr. Shag? You're out of focus.
Could you back up there a bit, Mr. Shagnasty? You're out of focus.
So I don't think anything's going to beat that, though, because I love the fact that it's a complete sentence. I don't think anyone else, we're going to
I
have...
think his name is Shag and he's a dictator, but that certainly doesn't come through.
I'm just saying, that means, I do love that. That's a trope that I like in, it's not exclusive to fantasy, but like, when a name, I like names that can also be verbs, but it's
doesn't work.
funniest when it's not obvious. Like Shag, I imagine that unless you're British, you probably aren't going to immediately make the assumption,
Unless you're us.
Well, unless you're familiar with British, because I think a British person would have been like, "That's way too obvious. That'll be totally apparent." Whereas I think an American could easily come up with that name and then not notice until the Brit was like, "What does this mean?" This is not a trail. This is a smear. What is it you're attempting? Ah. What? Okay, we had to attune ourselves to the... I see spirit bows. What do the spirit bows mean? Or the spirit arrows, or whatever they are. Can we pick them up?
Means,
do we need them?
Can I pick them up? That would be handy.
I mean, it seems like it would be of use.
Let's go and check, because I would certainly love to do that.
Why can't I take that?
Look at that?
Well, there you go. It just occurred to me that the time clock is not visible presently. Oh boy, this has been flying by.
We may do a 2-hour on this one.
I do remember. Well, we got all the time. I mean, we can split them into episodes.
That's true.
Alrighty.
So I guess we're just making this one a series.
Well, I mean, we'll intersperse this occasionally when an indie game comes up that we want to try. We'll intersperse it, but I mean, this is a good. No! Shoot the barrel! Shoot the barrel! It's explosive. It'll kill a bunch of them. Whoa! big explosion.
Well,
he did. This doesn't seem like much of a siege. This is sort of a half. Whoa! Okay, we're a vampire. This sort of feels half-hearted.
Awesome, actually.
How did you do that, though? That wasn't. Oh, I did. What? That wasn't your normal sprint, though. I can
spirit run. No, it's you. I can normal sprint with my manly powers, and then I can super sprint.
How do you do that, though?
Because I'm an elf.
Well, you're an elf ghost.
So therefore, the elf ghost.
And as we've established, your body has no limits. Which comes in handy when you follow an orc's advice.
No!
It took you a second.
Yeah, but no. That was an unsavory picture.
Enter the Wraith world. Identify the Arctomaster. Where's Shag? Where's the Shag Smith? What does he need that for?
There he is.
Oh boy, it's just all coming back. These games are great. There he is. We can't kill him, obviously. We gotta keep... He's dazed by stealth. Yeah, he would be. That's a face that looks like it would be dazed by stealth. I think that's a face that would be dazed by a stiff breeze. Why are we checking him out? What do you... Well, I mean... Let's see how good's his offer.
Okay, so hold the sprint. So, but
wait. Because he's the first captain, do we have to kill him, or will we have the option to recruit him straight away? Is that something we have to unlock? I hope not. Because we can't kill Shag. We got to keep Shag. I still can't think of any names. Any names as verbs, because that's always a fun thing, but you got to do it right.
Okay, let's see. How am I gonna do this here?
Well, he's over there.
Finished to secure the seeing stone. It's blue, it's round, and it's ours.
Well, he's an eloquent speaker. I'll give him that.
Lads,
It's blue. It was big. It was okay. Really?
It was big. What happened to it?
It was red.
It can't be blue and red.
I'm quoting. Never mind.
Well, you can't mix two and then abandon halfway. Well, that seems like the best way to get it. Can you climb this wall?
That's what I was wondering.
This wall looks climbable. Ah! Huzzah! I just don't want to kill him, though. Don't kill him if you don't have to.
Okay, get down, you dope.
Yeah, the camera angle's not terribly helpful. There you go. Well, he's standing with his back to us. He's standing with his back to the wall and he's... Oh, leap behind. Leap behind. Leap behind. I want to see whatever that's going to do, because that sounds...
Oh! You
I assumed it meant leap behind the person. You'd say leap backwards if you meant jump behind yourself. You don't say, I'm traveling behind.
Head towards your behind.
Whoa, there is no way on earth you could do that fast. Do what you just did. That is like parkour times a million. Ain't no chance anyone could succeed at that.
Unless you're an animated corpse.
Well, I suppose that just breaks the rules.
What am I doing?
Well, so you're not leaping behind, clearly.
Well, I'm saying...
Jump up, pull up, and then just run at him, I guess.
I don't want to deal with everybody, but I also don't want to attract him and then just kill him.
Well, I think in the chief battles, I think once you establish that like you and me are going to face off, it does become like the people just watch. At least I thought. Maybe I'm not remembering. It was years ago.
All right, we're gonna.
I just said get him. Don't kill him though. Just don't kill.
Stealth drain something. I don't know.
Well, he didn't like. I thought he was dazed by stealth. No, kill him. There you go. Ah, see.
What do I identify?
I don't know. What do you identify as?
No, I'm saying.
I mean, he needs to know. He's got to put you in his list.
Okay, so...
He's dazed by stealth.
Scroll...
Becomes dazed after stealth attacks. You didn't seem that dazed, but... What are you attempting?
I'm trying to figure out
what
my other options are as far
dazed
as...
by stealth, damaged by execute... He's damaged by executions. Well, I'm sure that would happen. Damaged by having his throat slit. Trust me, I know, man. I sure was damaged by having my throat split.
Immune to ranged attacks.
Do you have a ghost husband?
He's a commander.
Advanced class emboldens those around him. This is helpful, at least, that you can see this, because I remember in the previous one, if you didn't know it off the top of your head, you were just kind of hosed.
What do you mean?
Like in the previous one, you had to go to their place on the hierarchy. Find their strengths and then just remember them, whereas this seems to be allowing you to actually look at them. So obviously he's damaged by executions, which seems obvious.
I think I'm gonna have to kill him.
I hope not. I think just try to defeat him, because it says defeat. That means just hurt, I imagine. Beat in combat, not necessarily... What? Who's you?
And why are you defending the orcs?
Don't kill... Wait, no! Is she gonna kill him? She might not let us keep him. We can't get rid of Shag! There's the other option of jokery we could go with, which is the Scooby-Doo approach.
Like Zoinks, man!
Like Zoinks Stallion!
I really don't like when you slit my throat, bro!
The question is, does this make us Scooby in this arrangement? I mean,
What is it? Why? I don't remember.
Press A to continue is what it's saying. Okay, well, don't let that happen again.
I was sitting there pressing Y because I already knew what to do, but it was trying to tell me.
She's gonna kill Shag. Don't let her kill Shag. She's gonna kill him. You can't kill her, obviously, but I mean.
Can I? Back up. Oh, I can't.
No. Oh, woo. That was. Isn't it true that in the lore of Scooby-Doo, Scooby is actually some form of a mystical being? No! Well, now we know, kids. If you're trying to work your way to the top, that strategy
only goes so far.
That's just sad. What can we take from
1 in
Shag?
5.
What can we get from Shag? Let's have some epic legendary loot.
What can we get from Shag?
I want to have some piece of memorabilia like Shag's Shag's codpiece. Codpiece of Shag.
Defending captains loves. Okay,
Yeah, we know. Calibrimbo.
Bimbo.
Calabimbo.
Calabimbo.
I guess Calahimbo is more accurate in this context, but... Rohirrim's sword? Where did he get that? Orphile. Oh, is that our sword? Oh, we can equip swords. Where did he get a Rohirrim sword?
Yes.
Well, I'm very sad that our first captain we had to kill was the one we wanted to keep.
That's always the way of it, though, because it wasn't Doucherat or whatever the guy that was the informant or whatever.
Sometimes it happens that way where they have to.
I feel like you can bring him back though, because remember that one that we for the longest time were trying to capture, and he kept coming back as a.
No, that I swear had to be a glitch.
It wasn't, because he actually mentioned that he came back. Do you recall that? He was like, "I'm back. What up?" He was like.
Ezekiel still stands.
We're about to lose the middle city, Ranger. They'll be closing the gate if they haven't already.
Who's you?
A ranger, apparently.
As fast as we can.
No, she called you a ranger.
Both of us are far too finely ornamented to be rangers.
Wait.
Like, Faramir was rocking a nasty old moss tunic. Like, if you're a ranger, you ain't gonna be wearing tapestries like that.
We've lost enough men today.
Hey,
Idril. All right, Idris Elba, where are we going?
oh, you didn't expect this, did you?
Sergeant Cooper's going to need our help. Let's move.
Let's move, okay.
Would she comment on that?
Okay.
Would she comment on that if she sees you doing it? Well, apparently not. She should. You just zip by, she should be like, by the face, what are you doing? You keep bumping into her.
Well, I'm trying to follow Shag's advice.
I don't think she's tyrannical, though.
Yeah, she seems a little
You just want the
tyrant-y.
excuse.
What
Oh,
I do,
man,
what I do,
that
what
is
I
some
do.
patterned baldness, bro.
Wow.
What is your bit of advice? Don the toupee?
Too good. Well, this episode proves that this game is still
I will
rich
be
with
giving
fodder.
up. I will be retiring from comedy forever. I could never supersede this moment, so I'm just gonna quit.
On the toupee.
I'm just gonna quit while I'm ahead. Were you gonna tell another joke, Randy? Nah. Did you hear the first one? Freaking nailed it. Oh man, Idril, get back here.
No.
Woo. Oh man. Well, it's a shame to know I've peaked. I got the rest of my life ahead of me, and I'll never be as funny as that. Oh man. Well, follow her. I don't think our job is to kill everyone here. I think we're supposed to help her somehow. I mean, that is just like, that's full on, man. I mean, uh-oh.
I didn't get
I
the
think we
option
run
that
out
time.
of, yeah, I think we do run out of chances. Oh, there you go. That's a little,
No one stands behind me.
that's a little creepy. This will be my first time actually playing this, so I do not remember the controls at all.
The mechanics
the
came back to
natural-
me very quickly.
Are they the natural buttons for these, or were they peeled off?
No, that's how the Xbox One
It doesn't have rubber padding?
It had a bit. I don't remember but I actually pulled them off because they were kind of weird. It wasn't like a full covering.
That's unfortunate. All right, hey Don. How do you pull the maxi sprint?
You push down on L while also pushing down on
L.
like the actual.
Oh, that makes me
L
stealth.
stick.
Ah. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Okay, I don't want to be up here.
Don the toupee. Oh, that's too good. I think we should rename him one of them.
I don't think we can
In
rename
honor.
them.
Yeah, you can. Remember that?
I don't remember that at all.
Because I feel like eventually we just.
That would cheapen it though, because then you wouldn't. No, I don't think we could, because that.
I think you said that in the originals, which is why we didn't actually
Well,
end up
then
renaming
I think
them.
we can't, because that just cheapens. It's fun. When it is something random, because otherwise we could just name them all silly names, and then there would be nothing special about them.
Don the toupee. We got to make it some sort of
I'm trying.
Xbox handle with that.
Where's there she is. She's not that far away yet. Woo! I am speed. All right, where are we headed? Uh-oh. Well, that's unfortunate. I'll get there. Jump on my back.
Aragorn! We should go.
Aragorn! They're closing the gate. Get on my back. well, at least I like how no one comments on my super speed. That's you know, I don't want to be made self-conscious about it. Oh boy, this is very Arkham-y. Yeah, it feels more like Arkham than it does Assassin's Creed, which is nothing you'll hear me complain about.
Yeah, I actually really like the mechanics in this one. I agree with you. They took the best of both games and just kind of hybrided it together.
Now, we have some kind of special moves we can use. Do we just not have them unlocked yet?
No, you have some of them, like the weird jump move. You can jump over top of them. I did, which is
double A probably.
It's A within, yeah.
But I thought I could have done like if I could jump up from behind a guy, I should just be able to like run him through or something like that.
I think that does have something to do with us purchasing stuff later.
Okay, well.
If I recall, it has to do with us.
I'm very glad that I don't have to bother with accidentally attacking enemies, or friends rather.
Yeah, that's probably something you have to handle in
Get back
some of the more advanced mode.
This is actually very hard to control running that fast. He's mine. Get away. He's mine. Go away.
Move out! Move out!
Yeah, okay. I'll do that. Yes, okay, I will. Oh, sorry. I did not run into her. I just absolutely backhanded her.
And then I shag another tyrant.
Shut up, nurse. Don't tell me what to do.
What is she even?
She's a ranger, seriously? I assume. I mean, why else is she here? She's got to be a ranger of some form. Or she's just a part of the Gondorian defense force. Okay, come back, lady. Well, I guess this is why it's good that I can move at the speed of sound. Woo! Okay. Something important's happening here.
She dies, Hope.
I hope? Why would you hope that?
Yes, ooh. I wish that.
Ooh! That was nasty-like. Ah! Get on my back! That's nothing to do with the situation we're in. I just figured I'd tell you what to do.
Quickly, get under the gate.
What are you doing?
I will be long.
Don't worry, I'm a corpse.
Don't worry, I'm already dead.
You just mangle me and I'll just force my way through the gate.
In the bleak midwinter.
Basically, I'll stick my arm in. You just yank as hard as you can until I'm through.
And then I'll put my bones back together.
My ghost husband will stitch me up. We're tight like that. Okay. Whoa, why are they bursting into flame?
Spontaneous combustion.
Whoa, and they're flinging themselves about. What is happening?
Literally kamikazes.
I don't think they have a choice in this, though. I think, so our friend. We're getting friendly fire from above. How are they not going to hit me? I mean, again, not that it matters. I'm a corpse. I just feel like that needs to become the refrain of everything we do in this game. Doesn't bother me, I'm a corpse.
Doesn't bother this guy. He's gonna finish killing those orcs.
Oh, that was easy. Who's you? Your face looks a lot like someone I know, but
Steve Irwin.
The joke didn't. No, not really. Where are you getting that from?
Look at.
Our fate will be decided here.
I mean, not
crikey.
Our inner wall is our strongest.
Not really. I don't get where you're getting that from.
Okay.
Our people have had
Captain Picard.
Wow.
Well, I already used the Dawn name. I had to come up with something else. He looked like Hitler. I don't know who he looks like. He looks like
Make sure they take
Russell Crowe.
Nah, that was actually an apt description.
He looks a bit like Gladiator got old.
We must understand. We must.
You must understand. I'm an old man.
You just killed an old man.
That is an order.
He looked like Russell Crowe. Okay, then.
This is an uncomfortable close-up on this lady.
next assault.
Okay. Well, Russell. I mean, I think Crocodile Hunter was funnier, if only because then we could just make fun of that. Crikey, that's a lot of orcs!
They're all dead. You heard the truth.
Because they're all dead.
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
I don't know why he doesn't play with that fact more. Hey, Julius Caesar.
Join your for the Palantir,
I'm not here to join your army. I'd make you too overpowered.
and the Palantir will be safe. However, our raiding parties are targeting enemy captains in the lower city. You wish to spread terror, Alex.
I'm good at that. I'm a corpse.
Time to taste defeat.
Walk up to him, cut my own head off.
Our assembled
Just break your own neck. Walk a flock.
You gotta be careful with that. You made it sound like you said something else.
No, I didn't. Not
It
at all.
sounded a lot, because that's, I'm sure, what the orcs would be thinking.
Wow.
Skill points, 100. What? These look like a bunch of OSH labels. What? Skill points, K?
Can unlock news.
There you go.
Skills. Unlock things.
These look
So.
very strange. How do I... Okay. They're not letting me pick stuff.
Hold A for burst of speed when leaping over objects.
Unlocked out. Are they making me do this? Because I don't seem to have a choice right now. Okay, I guess they're making me do that. I guess they think I need that ability.
Secure the Palantir now. The city is weak and it will not hold for much longer.
We cannot leave the Gondorians to their fate. Castamir is right. By protecting
that his name?
the city, we protect the Palantir.
I guess that's Russell Crowe's name.
The tower.
Whoa! Whoa!
Now south,
They've gone with the
beyond the borders of
the Hobbit sound.
Yeah, that was a stretch, though.
I didn't hate it.
I didn't at first. Like much about The Hobbit, I didn't hate it at first.
We're gonna have to.
Well, we're at an hour. I suppose we'll just... No, I'll edit them manually like I usually do.